Hey everybody, Fishman here. Welcome to another video. Well, I'm finally getting around to it. These are the filters I promised to build probably about a couple months ago now as part of a limited run, and they were going to be offered for sale. Now, I had put up a post to see if there was any interest, and there was, and then Christmas and COVID and a bunch of other stuff happened, and it got shelved for a little bit. But now I have a bit of time. Actually, put about 3 hours yesterday into this, and I am going to put some more in and get this done. And what I'm going to do is, not for this video, I'm going to put up a post. I am going to try, well, I'm going to have it scheduled, but I'm going to also have it as a premiere, I think. I'm not sure I can premiere posts, but if I can, I will. If not, I will do it as a video instead, and it will go up at a specific time. I'll let you know in advance. And then what you can do is, if you're interested in buying one, I will, in the post, I will tell you the price and all that sort of stuff. And if you want one, I'm building 4. So that means the first 4 people who express an interest and leave a comment on that post, I will get a hold of them and we'll make all the arrangements and I'll send them off. Unfortunately, I can only build a few at a time. This is probably going to take about 5 hours in total, I think. I'll definitely let you all know about that as it gets closer. I got a lot of the work done today, as you'll see by the end of this. I still have all the holes in the individual chambers to do, but I'm trying to rig it up. I'm going to build a template, and I'm going to try and do 4 at a time. So that means I only have to do 4 runs. 1 for each layer of the filter, and that will definitely cut down on the time it takes to do this. Now, speaking of time, now the whole point of this is first off to see if there's any interest, and also get people to try out some of my filters and see if if they work well for others as they work for me. But on top of that, with all the things that are happening in the world, a few extra dollars would be nice, so I am going to charge for my time. But that means I'm going to not cut corners so much, but I am not going to make these bubble-free joints because it would simply take too long. I am taking care, as you can see here, but I am assembly lining this and trying to get this done as quickly as possible and still have them look nice. That means each individual filter will be as inexpensive as possible. I mean, I don't want them to look shoddy, but I want them to be affordable as well. So once they're finished, and I know how much time was completely in it, I will divide that by 4, and that will be part of the price. And then, of course, the materials cost. I already know how that is because I've built these many times, and I know how much a sheet costs me. And because I'm doing all the cutting myself, there's no other additional costs. So that will be a set amount. And then, of course, there's shipping. Now, for the post, I'm not going to mention the shipping costs as an individual thing because it really does depend on where you live. And, well, I've mailed in a number of things now over the years, and prices obviously have gone up recently, but if you are in Canada or in the mainline US, it should be under $30. That's pretty much how it's been so far. I've mailed a couple things to California, and I think 1 to the southern states on the other side. I can't remember offhand because it was a few years ago. But anyway, it should be reasonably inexpensive. Well, inexpensive, relatively speaking. Okay, for me, I mean, these are light. I mean, to mail these out and cost $30 just seems stupid to me. But anyway, that is what it is. So what I'm going to do is I'll post the unit price, and it'll be plus shipping. And expect the shipping to be, again, roughly around $20 to $30, unless, of course, you're in another part of the world where I have not shipped to yet, so that could obviously be a lot more expensive. So that is the plan. I will get these all done, but you've seen these filters before. These are my 3-stage filters for box filter, and they have the nice little well, besides the lift stack, they also have the columns in there, so you can pull each unit out separately, and you can, well, there's a bottom layer, which I usually use for gravel, but you can put lava rock in. The middle layer can be for whatever else you would like to either change the chemistry of the tank or just more biomedia. And then, of course, I usually put a sponge in the top. So it makes for a very good filter. I'm running another room now in the fish room, and I haven't had any issues at all, which is excellent. But as I said a little earlier, I like to see other people use them and see what they think of them as well. It's different when I'm using it and working with something, and then for someone else to have it and try it out, because it's not always the same. And one other thing I need to do for these filters that I don't normally do for mine is I am going to sand all the edges. Definitely will add a bit of time onto this, but I am going to try to keep it to a minimum. I don't want you guys cutting your fingers on any of the sharp edges. It's not, that sharp, but you can, and I definitely want to go over that. So that is pretty much it. Definitely leave comments on this video if you're interested. I am not going to be taking orders from this video, but I will be doing a post coming up, and that one will have all the information you need, just like price and stuff like that. And also, like I said, I'm going to try doing it as a premiere. If I can't do the post as a premiere, what I'm going to do instead is I'll put up a really short video, and just like probably just just a short, like the ones I've been putting up lately, and I'll do it as a premiere because I know I can do those. And then, of course, the first 4 comments will be the ones I will contact and hopefully, send things off to them. So definitely don't leave a comment on that one unless you actually want one, because what I'm going to do is, if the first 4 actually turn out not to be interested, I will move on to the next one and the next one until I have 4 that actually do want it. So there you go. As you see, I have cut all the pieces now, and I'm going to drill these 4 holes. These are the bottom ones. These are the friction fit ones. I'm not going to show you any of this because I've shown it to you many times before. And then I'm going to drill through the loose fit ones like these. These are for the lid, or sorry, the 4 lids. I'm going to try to do all 4 at once. It worked out pretty well, by the way. It did save a fair amount of time. And then tomorrow, or I guess today while you're watching this video, I will be drilling all the holes in all 16 of these. Hopefully 4 at a time. And that will be the end of this. So this is the setup where I stopped it. It was getting late in the day, and I wanted to do this video up, so there you go. Let me know in the comments below what you think of all this, and I will see you in the next video, and bye for now.